In this example, we're going to round numbers using place value. Round using the place value method, use the place value chart to aid your work. So in your mini lesson packet, you should have read what our conventions are for rounding. Rounding up, when the place value digit after the digit we are rounding to is 5 or greater. So if we have 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, after the digit we are rounding to, we round up. We round down when the place value after the digit we are rounding to is less than 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4. So let's start with the first example. Round 483 to the nearest 10. So let's put it in the chart. 483. And we're being asked to round to the nearest 10. So let's highlight the tens place. So remember from the directions that we're always looking at the digit after we are rounding. So we're looking at this digit, the digit to the right of the place value we're rounding. And in this case, the number is 3, which is less than 5. So we're going to round down. So we're going to round this number to 480. Okay? We don't add 1 to the tens place, and we drop the 3 and replace it with a 0. So this is like when we visualize rounding. This is between 8 and 9 rods, and it's closer to 8 rods, which would be 480. Now let's round it to the nearest 100. We'll place it in the chart. Locate the hundreds place, which is right here. Okay. Looking at the digit to the right of the hundreds place is the tens place, and this number is 8, which is greater than 5, so we're going to round up. In terms of base blocks, this would be between 4 flats, it has more than 4 flats, and less than 5 flats, but it's closer to 5 flats because 8 rods is 2 away from 4. So we are going to round this number to 500. Let's look at the next example. Round 37 to the nearest 10. So let's put this in our place value chart. 37. We're going to round to the nearest 10. Here's our tens place. The digit immediately to the right is a 7. So since 7 is 5 or greater, we're going to round up. This number is between 3 rods and 4 rods, and it's closer to 4 rods. So we add 1 to the 3 and turn this to a 0. So 37 is 40 rounded to the nearest 10. Now we're going to round 37 to the nearest 100. Well, this seems odd because we don't have a number in the hundreds place. But remember, this is equivalent to us having 0 hundreds. So if we were going to represent this number with blocks, we'd have 0 flats, 3 rods, and 7 units. So the hundreds place is right here. And we can, in fact, look to the right to see if this number is greater than or equal to 5 or less than 5. And it is less than 5. So this lies between 0 100s and 1 100. So 0 flats, so none flats here, and 1 flat here. So 37, which is it closer to? It's actually closer to 0 flats. So we would round this number to 0. So the nearest number of hundreds this is close to is 0 hundreds or 0.